So,
Notes ko, mag-ako ko. Baka naman po mas dito.
Di ba patapal mo? Ang third din,
ang reasoning next. So, before the report, in next week, mag-quiz ko na So, per group, kaya po, ang ambal ko sa section B, per group, ang inyong presentation, pero pwede nyo siya select, pwede nyo i-synchronize kung ano daw may program ang mga video, no? So, divide by number. Okay, so it's up to you kung ano mga pa-answer niya.
like component sa
Okay?
kamusta.
Bahala ka mo na yung ano.
Sige sa, ano
Okay?
pa
Sige. So, week 4 pa lang ito lesson. Ano sa Okay. We have polymer reactions. So, in discussing polymer reactions, we will go through the reactions taking place on the backbone itself, polymer backbone, as well as on the pendant groups, aliphatic and aromatic pendant groups. So, the discussion is basically divided into 3. Okay? So, reactions taking place in the backbone, in the pendant groups, whether it's aliphatic or aromatic. Okay? So these are the learning objectives that you should be able to attain after our discussion this afternoon. So let's move forward. So we have first reactions taking place on the polymer backbone. So we have hydrogenation, halogenation, hydrohalogenation, cyclization, recyclization, degradation, degradation. And for the pendant groups, we have hydrolysis, Williamson polyether synthesis or the polyether formation, nitration, acetylation, dehydration, hydration, and again, Hofmann degradation. For aromatic pendant groups, we have FC reaction, aromatic halogenation, aromatic nitration, and aromatic sulfonation. Basically, you need your ORC 1, 2, and 3 here. Okay, so this is somehow a review of some of the reactions taught in ORC 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So first, we have reactions of the polymer backbone. Okay, so reactions with polyolefins. So, polyethylene, polypropylene are example of polyolefins. So polyethylene in this case, like other alkane polymers, is resistant to chemical oxidation but will burn in the presence of oxygen. That means polyethylene can be oxidized. Okay. Now we have the reaction presented on the screen, which is chlorination of a polyolefin. This is polypropylene. Right? Polypropylene, no? O mo lang na-extend kung gusto nyo i-extend. No? Okay. So, chlorination of polyolefins such as polypropylene can be carried out in the presence of heat or UV light. Okay? So, what have you observed sa product? What's the difference between the reactant and the product form? So, the chlorine atom, as you can see now, will attach or will form a bond on one of the carbon backbones. Okay? So, galing siya. Why not here? Why not here? Center. why not nga adring sabihin ang hydrogen sa kuma? No? Pero yes, okay. So you need to check the reactivity of the hydrogen atom. Okay? We know that we can infer the reactivity of hydrogen atom based on the kind or type of hydrogen atom. Okay? Wherein a tertiary hydrogen atom is the most reactive compared to secondary and primary. Okay? So, as to the type of hydrogen, tanan secondary. Pero nga, abis ito nga. Why not sa okay? Recall. Word 1. Okay? So that's correct. Let's move to That's classic.
Wala ka na sa batang isa.
So you're gonna set aside. May haragin ka rin is, don't worry. Recall, org 1 ha? Org 1. You need org 1 to explain this. That means, na klase na explain ko na sa org 1. Okay, next. May mga birthday ko na diyan. Another. We have HDPE. So this is basically fluorination of your high density polyethylene. Okay, so ang monomers ng HDPE is ethylene. Okay, so from ethylene, polymerize to form the polyethylene. Okay, and polyethylene now can be fluorinated at 20 degrees Celsius to form Teflon, your polytetrafluoroethylene. Okay, so what happens here? All the hydrogens are replaced by the fluoro group, the fluorine atom. How is that possible? What's the reason behind this? Hindi pwede isa lang na matanan. Boss? Ano ba yung rason? Because fluorine is too reactive. Okay? Because it's too reactive, it is able to displace all hydrogen atoms sa imong HDPE. Okay? So tanan, takson mo lang tanan. Okay? So all polyolefin. Teflon, ginagamit yan sa mga types. Okay. Next, chlorination of PVC, you will see PVC, chlorinated polyvinyl chloride. Okay, in presence of heat or light, you can also chlorinate PVC to yield or to afford CPVC. Okay, so ano matabo? Hindi siya sa carbon yung may chlorine na nadaan. No? Ang nagawa dito na alternate sila. Okay? Take note that during chlorination, we have an intermediate naman form. No? Kung sa bromination before, sa, I think, siya sa alkenes, sa organaton, ang intermediate is cyclic bromonium ion, right? Okay? So, isa na siya sa maka-explain as to why nag-amuna siya orientation sa kata. So, I have provided you the mechanism for bromination on alkenes. So, better review that one. Okay? Hindi ako Okay? So, kasi ko kayain naman isang org 1 and 2 and 3. No? Nga PPA. Okay? So take note of that. Next, reactions with polyenes. What's the difference between a polyene and a polyolefin? Ano ang polyene? Ano ang polyolefin? Hindi nagalin ang polyolefin. So, olefin. Ano ang olefin? Alkene. No? May double bond. Kay paraffin na niya ang saturated alkene. Diba? So, that means polyolefin comes from olefin may double bond. No? Ang iyang polymer. But the polymer does not have double bond. In contrast to polyene, ano siya? Single, double, single. Single, double, single, double. So, by conjugate system sa double bond polyene. Okay? So, this is actually polybutadiene or hydropoly. So, you can hydrogenate polyene, no, in the presence of catalyst. Anong catalyst again is hydrogenation? Okay, we can use platinum or Pd/C. No? That is palladium metal, palladium on carbon support. Palladium metal on carbon support. Okay? So, di ba? Ang hydrogen atom si plus ang H2 na atom, ara na siya sa surface sa catalyst. Okay? Kumbaga, ara na siya sa polarity. No? Kumbaga na siya natapit ang H2 sa surface sa palladium carbon support or platinum. So during reaction with polyene, so the reaction takes place on the surface of the catalyst. Okay? So to form your hydrogenated polyene. So what's the difference lang? The carbon-to-carbon double bond is broken. So there is carbon-to-carbon bond breaking and carbon-hydrogen bond formation. Okay? Such that each of the alkyl carbons, the sp2 hybridized carbon, now have an additional bond with hydrogen. So basically, a hydrogenation, this converts the sp2 hybrid carbon into sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Okay? So from double to single bond. Okay? And that hydrogenated polyene can be used as wire coating. Okay? You take notes ng mga uses ha. Yung nabutangan ko kung basta may anda kang specify. Okay? Next. You can also hydrogenate a polybutadiene block styrene copolymer. Okay, so this is an ABA. So ABA block copolymer. Okay, so by looking at the reactant and the reagent, what can we expect of the product? Ma-break lang ang double bond, then hydrogen na. Okay, so ano siyang product? A saturated ABA block copolymer, which is also called kraton. Okay? You can also chlorinate polybutadiene, okay, to form a chlorinated rubber. So, to form chlorinated rubber. So, this reaction is the same. No? Break ang double bond, then each of the carbon sharing the double bond will have hydrogen attached to it. Okay? So the chlorinated rubber, we have chlorine essentia or Parlon, which are used as concrete coating. Okay? Next. Okay, so this one is halogenation of polyene. Okay, so what happens here? Using hydrogen chloride gas, you can carry out hydrohalogenation of polybutadiene to form your rubber hydrochloride. So by Markovnikov's addition, wherein notice that this is a more substituted alkene carbon, and this one is a less substituted alkene carbon. Okay, less substituted because the hydrogen siya in the alkene group. Okay, so the chloro group from HCl will form a bond with this carbon. Then this carbon naman with hydrogen naman will form a bond with the hydrogen. So by Markovnikov's addition, that's our expected product, which is commercially named as biofuel, used as packaging fuel. Okay? And during hydrohalogenation class, may mo natin nag-cyclize siya. No? In the presence of using H2SO4 or Lewis acid. Once heated, this polyene can be converted into a cyclized rubber via a carbonium ion. So, question is carbonium ion the same sa carbocation? Notice that in carbonium ion you have a positively charged carbon. A carbocation also has a positively charged carbon. So, do you think parehas sila or hindi? Okay, the answer is no. Line 9. The carbocation is contains a positively charged carbon that is sp2 hybridized. Okay. While a carbonium ion contains a positively charged carbon. Atong sa carbocation gali, positively charged carbon, now that is sp2 hybridized. Hence, a trivalent carbon atom. Okay? While sa diri, sa carbonium ion, positively charged man ang carbon, but then the carbon here is pentavalent. That means pwede siya up to 5 bonds. So that then does not obey the author. So sa diri, tatlo lang, but then that's possible during cyclization to form up to 5 bonds. Kaya pentavalent siya. So a cyclized rubber, commercially termed thermoprene and plyolite. So they may be used as adhesives and coatings as well. Okay, wala ko nang butangan ng structure ang cyclized rubber cable. Sabi ko man ako yan. Cyclized rubber. Wala sa. Okay. Next. So this is actually oxidation, but since the product is an epoxide, so we call it epoxidation. Remember that hydrogen peroxide is an oxidizing agent. Okay? So polybutadiene can also be oxidized using hydrogen peroxide to form an epoxide polyene. So what happens here is that the carbon-to-carbon bond is broken, but then there is carbon-oxygen bond formation. Okay? So, i-share lang nila. This is an epoxide. In which this epoxidized polybutadiene, commercially known as oxyrone, is used as specialty rubber. So, by the way, aside from hydrogen peroxide, pwede man gamit sa peracetic acid. Peracetic acid or peracetic or peroxy acetic acid. One word. Peroxy acetic acid formula is the same as the acetic acid but with one additional oxygen. Okay? So this is your peroxy acetic acid. Okay? And next, we have again ozonolysis. No? So polybutadiene can be treated when treated with ozone. No? Can form mixture of products. Okay. Take note that we can use ozonolysis to predict the location of the multiple bonds or the double bond. Right? Remember ozonolysis, alkenes and alkynes. No? So an ozonide is a more stable intermediate, but before ozonide is formed, may isa pa ka intermediate na form. Ano to siya galing intermediate? So I calling you. So we have CH2, CH3. May double bond na na? There's an H. Nasan? CH3 naman. Double bond. CH. No? Okay. Hindi na lang mag-ulang. So, our reactant, plus ozone. Okay. This will form what? Ozonide is the more stable, intermediate that is formed when the first intermediate rearranges. So, ma-form pa siya na isang ma-form. So, CH2. So, i-break ko lang nanay ang double bond na sakto lang, i-break ko lang nanay ang double bond. Okay? By the way, we need 2 moles of ozone. Okay, kung lang nakalong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ma-form siya na isang ano na siyang tawag? This is your ozonide. No? That kung ma-rearrange siya, rearrangement, okay, then ma-form na ang ozonide. Okay, mag-itsura naman sa ating ozonide. Sunod ko lang na tanay, CH2, okay, C. Ang matabo na din, ma-break mo siya, ma-bond, then ma-insert ang oxygen. So, C. Okay. C. Now, so, dito may CH3. May H pa natin. Diba? Then, CH2. CH2. C, may H. Ano naman na? O, C, CH3. Okay? Kulang pa. Ano naman siya ang itsura sa ozone. Okay? So from the ozonite, ma-form ang mga products. Okay? So, ano pa yung mga reagents na sa ozonolisis? We can use zinc. Diba? In acetic acid solution. No? Or dimethyl sulfide. So CH3. Okay? So, ma-break ni right? Hook on na lang na yun. So, first product, isupong ko lang na CH2. So, open na natin. So, really, you have a carbon na may hydrogen. Then, may oxygen. Kasi no, ma-form na siya double bond. Okay. So, basically, this is an aldehyde plus doon naman ta, no? So, ang carbon may double bond. Dito makita ito. Ini lang siya. Tapos, ini naman. Okay? Oh, may H or wala. Kaya ini ho, ang carbon may natakod may H. So, aldehyde. Ini yan, wala hydrogen. Diba? So, CH3. Plus on. CH2. CH2. Plus on C. May H naman. Ini. No? Double bond O. Right? So, this is na, pwede ka na siya yung mapangalan. Ano? It's an aldehyde na may carbonyl group lang. No? So this is our aldehyde carbon. So this is carbon number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have carbonyl group C double bond O. So 4 oxo. Pila ka carbon? 5. Penta na. Okay? Plus, ayan naman. No? So you have a C double bond O, CH3, CH. So this one is a ketone naman. No? So by looking at the by simply looking at the polymer, no? Kung ma-undergo siya ozonolysis, ma-predict mo lang ang mga product. Then given the product, ma-predict mo ang structure sa polymer. Diba? Okay, di pares-pares na lang ha. So that's it. Sige, picture na yun.
Next. Hindi niya akong cellphone.
Okay. Question. Ini dapat pangalanan kay kulang man sa hydrogen. So, okay. So last two na lang, no? Last two groups. So, we have the reactions of the aliphatic pendant group. So, wala kang taklas sa polymer backbone, dito sa mga pendant groups. No? Ang nagatapik sa polymer backbone. Okay? So, example, we have ester such as polyvinyl acetate or your ang vinyl is ethylene, no? Ethanoate, no? The ester man, or PVAC, may be hydrolyzed to produce alcohol such as polyvinyl alcohol or your PVA. Okay? So, here, you have your PVA, maaari ang pendant group. During hydrolysis, using an acid, okay, this is, by the way, acidic hydrolysis because hydrolysis is carried out using an acid. So what happens here is that the ester group, this one is the ester group, okay, is converted to hydroxyl group. Okay? Whenever there is an ester group, then it undergoes siya acidic hydrolysis, then the ester group is converted into a hydroxyl group. Okay? So you take note of that. Plus your acetic acid. So pwede lang natin sa major product. Now, in contrast to acidic hydrolysis, we also have basic hydrolysis using a base naman, OH naman, diba? But then still the process is hydrolysis. Wherein here, ang ester group naman, kagina sa acidic na OH siya. Diriya, ano matabo? Ano ang nakakaslang? Okay. So, bilang sa methyl C group ions. Okay? Not the entire ester group, but the methoxy group lang. Nakapas lang ang CH3. No? Kumbaga ang R. Okay? So, kapas lang ang R. Then, for sure, may hydrogen na tinatawag ang form of H. No? H. Okay? So, take note na kung anong difference ng acidic and basic hydrolysis. Okay? Now, we also have Williamson polyether formation. So, hydroxyl pendant group is converted to alkoxy pendant group to yield ether. So, sa cellulose class, okay, it's complex. So, since it's the OH group naman ang involved diri, so cellulose dash OH na lang. Okay, ano sa glucose, no? So, using sodium hydroxide and alkyl chloride, no? Whether it's methyl chloride, ethyl chloride, this hydroxyl group is converted into an alkoxy group. Okay? So, from cellulose to a cellulose ether. Okay? Now, if the cellulose ether is methyl cellulose, it is used as viscosity improver and thickener. Kung ethyl cellulose naman, it's melt coating. Okay? So, some specific example of this polyether formation, we have this one. Mabari lang siya class sa diri. Okay, so sodium hydroxide now using chloroacetic acid, no? Or sodium salt, you produce CMC, your carboxymethyl cellulose. Okay? Sounds familiar. Okay? So, ano lang natin? What happens there? Makakas ang hydrogen, then makakas na ng Cl ring. Then, okay, bond ang CH2 ring. Now, if your CMC has
Lower.
a degree of substitution that is between 0.5 to 0.8, then you can be used as detergents and as a textile sizing agent. Kung greater than 0.8 ang degree of substitution niya, then it is used as thickeners and in drilling bond formation. Okay, so take note naman yan. Not necessarily with reaction. Ang mga ako lang yun. Okay, ito ka goodbye naman siya. Now, kung isla naman class ni engineer agent sa carbon disulfide, okay, what is produced is your cellulose sulfate, which can be easily hydrolyzed back to cellulose through ano lang, hydrolysis. Okay, so rayon and cellophane are produced from cellulose sulfate. Okay, next we also have epoxidation. Reaction with an epoxide. So cellulose plus your ethylene oxide forms your hydroxyethyl cellulose or your cellulosides. Ano ang tabo? Open lang eh, basta ang hydrogen tapik-tapik. Diba? Takas ni ang hydrogen, then tapik ang CH2, then CH2 liwat, that's why open eh. No? Ang hydrogen isa, ang itong COH2. Okay? So cellulosides, a water-soluble sizing agent, a scaling agent used in boiler water. Okay? Alipatin na siya po. So, formation of cyanoalkyl cellulose naman using acrylonitrile. So, makita niyo paano naman? Pagkas ang hydrogen, then CH2 na break ang double bond. Okay, then pag-break sa double bond, so ano siya, ma-negative. May sulat na siya na electron, distribution in positive, so marapatid na siya. That's why CH2. Okay? So this cyanoethyl cellulose, more resistant to erosion and biological attack compared to cellulose. Okay? For the nitration naman, cellulose can be nitrated in the presence of an acid catalyst H2SO4 to form a cellulose nitrate. Okay? So, kita naman kung paano na may ono to. Okay? Sige ah. Okay, now this one. Acetylation na nitration niya ng ini acetylation. So using, ano nga yung reagent? Ano man eh? Okay, acetic acid and okay, correct. Acetic anhydride. This is acetic acid and acetic anhydride. So lang tawag itong punto, tatlong OOCCH3 parenthesis 3. So ang duha, tingin na din ang isa. Taksa lang ang hydrogen. Okay? Sabi ang applications ng product. Next na. Dehydration. Okay. Ano tabo? So, makakas na ang water molecule from your polymethacrylate acid. So, sa diri, kung ang taon ta, say makakas, kung makakas na yung OH, sa pihak, hydrogen na ang makakas. Para equivalent na siya sa water removal. Okay? So, nakakas ni, okay, then, ang isa naman, ang hydrogen na ang nakakas, tapos nag-close mo, yung C double bond mo, tapos natin C double bond. Okay, then may oxygen din ang mabilin, dari ang OH ang makakas, tapos na-close siya. And opposite of dehydration is hydration. Okay? So, dire kung dire na close, dire ma-open. So, close open. No? Okay? Next, Hofmann degradation. Okay, sa org 3. Ano na yung reagent ganyan? We can shorten this.
OBR.
Okay, correct. That's your OBR. So, bromine solution, in sodium hydroxide. Okay, so OBR. And ang OBR is reactive towards your carbonyl group. So, C double bond. Oh, so notice, no? Sa game third, si polyacrylamide, sa OBR, ano mga tabo? Okay, that's very active na siya towards the C double bond. Okay? Easy, right? Okay, next. So, amo na to siya for the aliphatic pendant groups. Very easy. Okay. For aromatic naman, so FC reaction, using ALCl3 catalyst. So this is actually an electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Okay, this is your R, which is, remember, R is a weakly activating orthopara group. Na? So, ang reagent mo is bulky. So, since orthopara, so we can expect mixtures of product. For my ortho product, so isa dapat niya. Dili, ortho, isa para. However, because bulky na ni mismo, no? So, butok na natin, budlay na natin ma-form. So, ang major product is the para product. Kaya mas tawag kayo no? Ang electron density dito is about damol yung baga. Ang electron cloud, damol. So, doon siya sa ang favor, no, is towards the formation of the para product. I think mas hawag. Okay? So, na-break lang ang double bond sa cyclohexene, then nag-attach sa para position sa polystyrene. Okay? We can also chlorinate. No? This is chlorination in the presence of Lewis acid. So again, this is your R. So we expect that your Cl will be, there is a fourth. Again, may mag-produce man plus na ortho product but very gamay. So ang reaction will favor the formation of the para product as well. Okay? So this is aromatic halogenation. Next, we have aromatic polyfluorination. Okay? This is 11F2. 11 na. Because F, fluorine again, is too reactive. So what happens? Tanan yung hydrogen na replace. Okay? Okay? And because of polyfluorination, nabuba. minus 8 na HF. Okay, kumbaga mo na siya ma-remove. So, isa lang sa H. So, 11F2. 11 moles sa chlorine. Tapos, pwede man iba ang iodination, but iodine itself is too unreactive. So you can convert this iodine into I+. Okay, so using copper salts, so CuI+. Or pwede mag-class sa the DMP, madumduman nyo sa org 2, Des-Martin periodinane. It's may iodine na siya, no? Mga reagent, the DMP, Des-Martin periodinane. Okay? So pwede ka man ka iodination. Pwede, here, kung i-iodination mo siya, so of course, hindi naman siya mag-lapit. Okay? But then this is chlorination, so benzene ring is broken, all hydrogens are replaced by your F, your fluoride. Okay? This one is aromatic nitration, so installation of your NO2. What's our electrophile? Ano electrophile today? What's our electrophile here? What is NO2 plus? It's nitronium ion. So installation of the nitronium ion sa para position again. Okay. Then next is aromatic sulfonation using fuming sulfuric acid or your pyrosulfuric acid, H2S2O7. So you can install SO3H, ano nga yung ngalan din? Okay, sulfonic acid. No. So SO3H. Okay? Question.
Oh no.
Lagi ba si Mental sa
siya mag-direct sa orientation sa intake nila. Yes, next week, pang-list ko dahil 94 sa mga.